It took us 3 years of filming, traveling, going to some military sites, boots on the ground investigations, and really building a case for the secret space program. And it's what we're realizing with mainstream ufology is that they're really trying to erase the history of ufology. With these new documentaries and this just drip disclosure, they're literally ignoring and acting like all of these decades of history never happened. These UFO crash retrievals. I mean, there's just so many things, including developing out a parallel space program. I mean parallel to NASA. Like, so behind the scenes, this secret space program was being developed out while the whole world was left thinking that rockets were the only way to get to space, right? And there's a whole story to be told there. So, you know, there's been guys all the way back from the 60s, 50s and 60s, and we put this evidence in the documentary about them. Absolutely, our military are the deepest levels of our military and government knowing about the bases on the moon, and in fact going there. And there's a whole history going back to the early 1940s, late 30s in Germany, where they started developing out the secret space program, and they were on the moon before us. And it sounds crazy, but it's really not once you get into the information. And what the more you start looking into it, there's all these old timers talking about these bases on the moon. And then you have people talking about us developing the U.S. Navy, developing bases up there. So there's really something happening with that already. And then you have this whole these new whistleblowers coming out claiming that they've been, you know, brought into these programs and stuff.